Okay, I just picked up my seats from out of storage, and when I bought them, old mate didn't think they were going to fit in my car, so he started to strip them for me without me knowing about it. So I'm really cursing him out.
Absolutely. Look, I'm going to shirt front, Mr. Putin. You bet you are.
Moment, because he took off all the covers for them, and to put all these covers back on, it's a freaking nightmare. There's little hooks there, and they've got to hook into each one of this steel rod that goes around the corner there. It's a disaster. Then I've got to fit them back onto the frame. An absolute disaster. If I knew it was going to be this hard when I picked them up, I would have told him to say put them back together again for me, but he said they were easy to put back together, and I believed him, but they're bloody not. I've got to take them to a upholsterer. It's just beyond me. I just don't have the patience to try and hook every one of those little hooks. Every one of these freaking little hooks back into that frame. It's just not me. I just dropped the seats off at the motor trimmers, and they're there ready because I'm not going to do them. I'm going to get Sydney trimmers to do them, but he reckons there's about 5 hours work in that, so that's about $800 odd. Hello. But I got to do what I got to do. Remember on the last video we did on this XJR, we had it up on the 4-poster and we were just checking out all the suspension and brakes. Well, we found out that the sway bar linkage on the left-hand side was worn, so we're going to replace it. I got a new one. I couldn't get a right-hand one, not that that is worn or damaged. It's working okay, but they were really hard to get. But I got the one I want, a left-hand one. It shouldn't take us too long to get in. I've already taken that front bolt off, which is nice and loose. I've got 2 jacks under it and a jack stand. And I notice I've got a scar, a nice little cut in my disc there, which is really weird. And I've got plenty of pad. I don't know what's caused it, because there's not too much wear in those. It's not going to cause any issues, but just don't like the look of it and wondered how it happened. We'll get this new linkage on though. Well, they both pretty much look the same. They've got a bit more thread on this one, or maybe because of that rubber there. But they use a 17mm nut instead of a 15mm nut that was on the old one. That's about it difference, but we'll put that in. All done. I wish all my jobs were that easy. Might have to give those wheels a clean though. Hasn't had a clean for a while, old Arnie. Okay, we'll head out and pick up those seats. He's phoned me up, said they're ready, and he said initially they're going to be $880 to get fixed. Ended up being $990. They spent 6 hours, 3 hours on each seat. That was an absolute cock up, but what can you do? I wasn't going to do it myself. Anyway, we'll get there in a minute. Here they are, ready to collect. Looking rather brand new. We'll see, Mark. Okay, now we've got our seats back. Let's start to get the rest of the seats out, and then we'll give this carpet and interior a good scrubbing. Let's go and check the computer codes with the onboard diagnostic. Look what I found in the little key compartment. It's the valet key, and it looks brand new. Jaguar Green XJ8. Another key. Oh, loving it. 4 bolts holding the seats in. They're Torx screws, size 50 I think, and they're relatively easy to get out, except they are tight. They've been in there for 24 years, so you need a 1/2 inch socket set to do it. Get a little bit of leverage behind it. Famous last words, this last one is so tight I can't even get it with a 1/2 inch. And try a little bit of a heavier duty bar on it, see if I can get it with that. Here goes. Oh, Jesus. Whoops. We got it, I think. We got it. We broke it. We not broke it, but we broke it, I think. Yeah, we broke it. All good. Make sure your seats are nice and centered before you pull them out. Not like I did in the driver's seat and I had it right the way back. It means the rails were so far back it wouldn't come out the door. I got stuck in the steering wheel, but this one should be easier. Heavy fuckers. Also remember to undo the seatbelt before you pull it out. Okay, what have we discovered on this side? Chocolate fetish, $2. Goes in there. Coffee stains, ring pulls. Not that exciting. However, because this thing had original mats on it, like Jaguar mats, and the carpet's that camel colour, I'm pretty comfortable it's going to come up like brand new. And we'll get that back seat out. Looks pretty tidy. We'll get that out. Beautiful. Get it out. Let's see what treasures we have here. Anything exciting? 10 cents, 5 cents, $2. Jeez. 10 cents. What's in there? 20 cents. Another 20 cents. Boy, it's my tip jar. What's that? Oh, even copper. Even copper. Oh, look at that. $1 in there. Oh, $2. This is fun. Look at that. Go in there with that stuff. Okay, get the back one off. It's undone. We'll try that now. Get that up. Oh, what's ripping? Something's tearing up there. Might have to do some plastic surgery. Nearly got it, I think. God. Well, that wasn't easy. Because you had to thread all the seat belts through the back of the seat with all its bracketry on top of that. And I made a real mess of the plastic brackets. Not much I could have done about it. They're rotten anyway. I'll just have to try and glue them back together. Look at that one, it just crumpled. If I get a schematic of them, I might be able to get my son to print them up on his 3D printer. I know he could do it if we know what they really look like in one piece. I'm guessing that was for the rear parking sensors, but I don't actually know where it was sitting. I don't think it really matters, but we'll... Another big stuff up with these seats, and I really didn't realise this until I pulled the ones I had in storage out. They're a different colour. Yeah, they're a different colour. However, there's so many different colour browns in there, I don't think it's really going to matter. So we'll put them in and see what you guys think, because we can always paint them. Now I can paint them and make them look and be as good as that is, and that paint, well, the dye will last for another 20 years, but it's a lot of work. And the door cards, they're no, they're not the same. That's not the same, that's not the same, but there's a lot of different browns in this car, so I don't think one more brown's going to make any difference, but we'll see once we clean it up. Those carpets dry overnight, and we'll put the seats back in the morning, but they're looking okay. There's little bits of rust stains there that they're under the seat, so they're not going to cause any problems. And surely no point trying to scrub out that coffee stain any further because it's totally under the seat. It ain't going to be seen. Could go a little bit further with it, but I think they're coming up pretty good. Hey, a bit of light on the subject. Happy with that. Well, my once tidy garage has gone back to this state again. I was renting a garage down the road and had that rental for about 3 or 4 years now. And she's decided to get married and her husband wants the garage back, so I did no choice but to bring it back here. But I have got rid of a lot of stuff, and a lot of this stuff's still for sale. Anyone want a radiator for a XJS pre-HE? Brand new. Well, it's certainly smelling a lot better in here than it did prior. Not that this car had such a bad smell anyway. Not like some of them that I've had in the past. I think I found the reason for the stench. I lifted the seat up. There's still things alive under there. I don't really want to go near it. Hi guys, I was going to finish this video by installing those seats. However, we're heading up the coast tomorrow and we're going to work more on that series 1 up there, so that'll be a video to follow. When we get back next week, we'll organise to get those seats in and tidy up that interior a little bit more. It's only a short one, but thanks very much for watching guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to get likes up, and if you haven't subscribed, you do that too. Share the video and don't forget to tell your mates. Cheers guys. Oh, jeez. Oops. Yeah.